Hey guys, we're about to start lesson 15. That's module 7, lesson 15. I hope you're enjoying your time. Not too bored, enjoying the lessons and also the spending of the time with your family, okay? Let's get started over here with lesson 15, all right? Let's come on over here. All right, so remember that the parameter of a figure or a diagram or an object is the distance around the object. So you have what is perimeter, that's a question, and it shows that it's a distance around the object. These little arrows show the distance around the rectangle, okay? And here is the definition or the meaning for perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around an object, okay? All right, let's get started. We're going to focus on solving word problems to determine the perimeter in today's lesson. Let's start off though with multiplying by 9, okay? We're going to multiply by 9 today, and let's start off with 7 times 9 equal, we don't know yet until we remember the pattern. We count by 9, skip count by 9. Let's count up by 9. So we have 9 ones 9, 9 twos 18, 9 threes 27, 9 fours 36, 9 fives 45, 9 sixes 54, 9 sevens 63. So 9 sevens is 63. Put your 63 on the line right there, okay? And so you can see where if you count by 9, 1 nines, 2 nines, 3 nines, 4 nines, 5 nines, 6 nines, and this is 7 nines, 63. Okay, we could also practice on our fingers. So we could count 1 nines, 9, 2 nines, 18, 3 nines, 27, 4 nines, 36, 5 nines, 45, 6 nines, 54, and 7 nines, 63, okay? Alrighty. Let's go to, if you're skip counting by, not skip counting, but let's try 9 times 9. Okay, what would 9 times 9 give us? We already know up here that this is 7 times 9. That's what we already know. So we could do an extra 2 nines, okay? So 7 nines, 63. 8 nines is 72. And 9 nines would be 81, okay? So 9 nines is 81. Put here 81 on the line right there. Cool? All right. Now, you could also do for 8 nines, okay? 8 times 9. And 8 nines is already up here. We know that 7 nines is 63. So 8 nines would definitely be 72. So 8 nines is equal to 72. Okay? Let's do some counting by 5. So we're going to do counting with units of 5. And this one is pretty much easy because it's 5, you know. And we're going to count up to 50. Okay, let's begin. So we're going to start at 1. So 5, 1 5s is 5, 2 5s, 10, 3 5s, 15, 4 5s, 20, 5 5s, 25, 5 6s, 30, 5 7s, 35, 5 8s, 40, 5 9s, 45, and 5 10s, 50. Okay, so you have 1 5, 2 5s, 3 5s, 4 5s, 6 5s, 7 5s, 8 5s, 9 5s, 8 5s, 9 5s, 10 5s. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 10 fives. So 10 fives, and if you want to write it like this, 10 F-I-V-E-S is equal to 50. That's what 10 fives give you. Or 10 times 5 equals 50. The same thing. 10 fives or 10 times 5. All of those, okay? All right. If you want to say 5 fives is the same as 5 F-I-V-E-S. 5 fives is the same as saying 5 times 5. Same thing with like 6 times 5 is the same as 6 fives. Is the very same. Okay? Alright. If you want to comment below not getting it, you can comment below and I'll reach out to you with your comments. Okay? If you also want to make any form of comments about anything else that we have gone through thus far, you can comment below. Okay? And I'll reach out to you based on your comments. Alright, let's go into finding the perimeter to review what we did in the previous lesson, lesson 14, okay? And then we get into the application problem and concept development. Now we're finding the perimeter of this square. How do we know it's a square? Because if you look at this side to here is 7 inches. From here to here is 7 inches. And from here to here is 7 inches, and here to here 7 inches. Basically, all the sides are equal, so it's definitely a square. So how do we find the perimeter of a square? One of two ways. We could find the perimeter equal, and then you add this side plus that side plus that side plus that side. So it's 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sevens, okay? And we could just add them all up to find the perimeter, because remember, perimeter is the distance around the object. So let's go ahead and add them all up. 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 7 plus 7 is another 14. And we add up the two 14s. 14 plus 14 is 28. And remember the unit is inches. So you put back your inches. So the perimeter of this shape based on this strategy is 28 inches. Let's go and try to find the perimeter of the same object using a different method. Okay? Because it's 4 sides, remember the method is 4 sides and each side measures 7. So the perimeter is equal to, what's the length of one of the sides? It is 7. And how many sides? Multiply by 4 sides, because all the sides are equal. So you multiply by 4 sides. 7 times 4 is 28, and the unit is inches. Don't forget your unit. So the perimeter is 28 inches. Okay, now you could use this method because it's 4 equal sides and each side measures 7 inches. You could multiply to get to your perimeter, or you could just add the sides, the side lengths 4 times. Okay, all right, let's get into, if you remember, if you have any comments also, you can comment below about this strategy, which one you like, which one you do not like, which one is more efficient, and so on. I'm gonna get into the concept development and the application problem. Now remember, we're focusing on word problems today to determine the perimeter. Okay, so these are 2 rectangles, and one represents Clara's rectangle and the other one represents Pedro's rectangle. The application problem says Clara and Pedro each use 4 3-inch by 5-inch cards to make the rectangles, these rectangles. Whose rectangle has the greater perimeter? Okay, now this is Clara's rectangle. They both use 3 by 5 inch cards, 3" and they use 4 of these cards. So this is one 3x5" card. This is another 3x5, 3x5, and 3x5" card. And she lays her out like this. And then he laid his cards out like this. This is one 3x5" card, another 3x5" card, another one, and another 3x5" card. We're going to check to see which one has the greater parameter, okay? Now remember what the definition of parameter is. It's the distance around an object. If you look over here, even though she lined up the cards like this, we would ignore the distance here and here because it's not around the object. Only the distance around the object we would include. So this 3 inches, this 3 inches right here, it's around the object, and all the 5s. This is 5, 5, 5, 5. 5" card right here, 5" and 5" and 5". Okay, so that's the distance around Clara's cards. Let's go ahead and calculate the parameter of hers. So parameter is 3 plus 3. Keep the 3's uniformed. 3 plus 3. And then take a look at the 5's. It's so many 5's. But we can go ahead and add this portion of the 5's. So there's 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 5's. And that would be parentheses 4 times 5 plus another 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 5. Remember, we multiplied by 5 a while ago. Okay, let's go ahead and add these 3's. 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 5 times 4 is 20. And of course, the other one is 5 times 4 again, which is 20. So let's add up all of these now. 6 plus 20, or we could add likes first. Okay, so let's do 20 plus 20 is 40, because that's very easy. And add the 6, and 6 plus 40 is 46. And remember your unit. The unit is inches, so it's 46 inches. So Clara's perimeter is 46 inches based on the layout of her cards. Okay, all right, let's go ahead now and calculate the perimeter of Pedro's cards. And Pedro has his cards looking like this. Now remember, is the distance around the object. If this is 5, then therefore this would also be 5 from here to here. And if this is 3 here, then over here would be 3 as well. And if this is 3, this is 5, then therefore up here would be 5 as well from here to here. And then of course right here would be 5. And then this part here, this to here is 3, and right here to here is 3 as well. So let's go ahead and calculate the perimeter of Pedro's cards. P equals 5 plus 5. This section, 5 plus 5 is 10. So the bottom section is 10 right there. Plus 3 plus 3, which is this section here. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus, and the top section, 3 plus 3 is another 6, and then the top part right here is 5 plus 5 is 10. All right, let us go over it again. The bottom section, 5 plus 5 is 10. On the side of the bottom, 3 plus 3 is 6. And on the top sides, 3 plus 3 is 6. And all across the top is 5 plus 5 is 10. So we're good to go. Let's go and add them up. 10 plus 6 is 16, equal. Plus 6 plus 10 is the same 16. And 16 plus 16, we all know 2 times 16 is 32. And it's 32, what's the unit is inches. So 32 inches. Now, whose cards measure more in terms of perimeter? This one goes to Clara. Clara has more in terms of perimeter. So her perimeter for her cards is a little bit more than Pedro's. Okay? Clara's perimeter, let's calculate the difference, is 46 minus 32. And that will give us 14 inches more. So Clara has 14 inches more in terms of perimeter than Pedro because of how she lays out her cards. She put them side by side. Okay? All right, let's get into the concept development. And remember, we're focusing on word problems. Okay? All right. Now listen to the word problem as I read it to you. Mrs. Coslow put a border around a 5-foot by 6-foot rectangular bulletin board. This could be classified as a rectangular bulletin board. It's a 5 by 6-foot rectangular bulletin board. We might need to increase this to reflect somewhat of a measurement. So 5 by 6. I would suggest you draw and write in your measurements as you read. 5 foot by 6 foot. 5 by 6 foot rectangular bulletin board. How many feet of border did Mrs. Coslow use? So let's go ahead and calculate the distance around it, because I want to find out the border, the distance the border takes up, okay, around the bulletin board. Okay, perimeter is equal to this side plus this side, the distance around the object, the distance around the object. 6 feet plus 5 plus, and now this is where it gets interesting. If this is 5 and it's a rectangle, then therefore this one is going to be 5 as well. And if this is 6, then therefore the bottom is going to be 6. So 5 plus the bottom section, 6 plus the other 5 over here. And what is 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 6 plus 5 is 11. So 11 plus 11, or 11 times 2, is 22. What is the unit? The unit is feet. So she would use a border of 22 feet. That's how much this would measure all around it, on the outside. So it's a distance around that section, the bulletin board. And that's the perimeter right here. So P is equal to 22 feet. Okay, let's do another one. Now listen as I read the problem. Jason built a model of a pentagon for a social studies project. This is a model of the pentagon. It's 5 sides because it's a pentagon. Okay, so he built a model of the pentagon. He made each outside wall 33 centimeters. So this is 33 centimeters, cm, and 33 centimeters, 33 centimeters, 33 centimeters, 33 centimeters. So he made each of the sides 33 centimeters. Okay, 5 of them. What is the perimeter of Jason's model pentagon? Let's go ahead and calculate the perimeter. So perimeter is equal to the distance around the object. Let's go ahead and add them all up. 33 plus 33. How many 33s are we going to put down here? Yep, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 33. So we're gone 2 already. 33 plus 33 plus 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. 5 33s. Now let's go ahead and use our strategies to add them up. 33 plus 33. Give us some time to think about that. 33 plus 33 is 66. Good job, guys. And plus 33 plus 33. Of course, you got 66 from the first one. So therefore, this would be 66. And then you bring down the other one because you have no more 33 to add to that one. Let's go ahead and add up all of these. 66 plus 66. You know 6 plus 6 is 12 already. So that's 120 plus 12. That's 132. So 66 plus 66 is 132. You could also do it over here. 66 plus 66. 6 plus 6 is 12. 2 down. Carry the 1. And 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 1, 13. So you get here 132. Then you add 33 to 132. And the 33 will give you 165. So that's 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 3 is 6. And bring down your 1. So that's 165. What is the unit? It's in centimeters. So this fellow, Jason, his pentagon model would be 165 in terms of perimeter. Okay? The distance around it. Alright? Now, I'm going to show you some word problems that I want you to take care of. Okay? I want you to pause the video in between each of them and solve them. Get a pen and paper, a pencil and paper, and you're going to solve these word problems using the same strategy that we just used, okay? These are the word problems. I want you to pause the video each time you look at these, pause the video, and solve it. It says, Mrs. Coslow put a border around a 5 by 6 foot rectangular bulletin board. How many feet of border did Mrs. Coslow use? And we did this this one earlier on. You want to do it again, okay? All right, let's go down to another one that we have not done. And you're going to do this one all by yourself. Pause the video, okay? So that you can read it and do it on paper by yourself. It says the Holmes family plants a rectangular 8-yard by 9-yard vegetable garden. How many yards of fencing do they need to put a fence around the garden? So remember, it's a rectangular garden. Each side, one side is 8 yard by, and the other side is 9. 8 by 9 yard, and it's a rectangular garden. Okay, you can use similar methods. Remember, rectangle. Put the measurements on there, similar to what we did. Okay, take a look at this one right here. It says that the Marian paints a 5-pointed star on her bedroom wall. Each side of the star is 18 inches long. What is the perimeter of the star? Remember that each side, so you do this side, and that side, and that side, and that side, and that side, and this side, and that side, and that side. So you have to count up all the sides. Make sure that you put 18 inches on each side, and then find the perimeter of that one. This one also, remember to pause the video each time you do it. A soccer team jogs around the outside of the soccer field twice to warm up. The rectangular field measures 60 yards by 100 yards. What is the total number of yards the team jogs? In other words, what is the perimeter of that one? So you're going to draw your soccer field. Obviously, the soccer field is a rectangle, yes. And then put your measurements on there and find the perimeter. Let us look at this one right here. It says that Marlene ropes off a square section of her yard where she plants grass. One side length of the square measures 9 yards. What is the total length of rope Marlene uses? Remember, it's a square, okay? And one side of it is 9 yards, and you're going to find the total. So you want to draw your square and then put on the side length of 9 yards and find the perimeter. Okay. All right, we're going to close off here, but I want to encourage you to do well, okay, with all of these problems. Okay, boys and girls, thank you for watching, and very, very happy to produce these lessons for you. Make sure you're taking them in and you're learning. Make sure you're devoting time for practice, okay? And we'll catch up, all right? Take it easy out there, please. Remember to read, not just math, but you're doing your reading as well. Okay, keep up. Don't get bored. Keep up with the at-home learning. Okay. All right. We'll talk soon. Bye.